But I might not be news again, say we're not go next year World Cup.
So interestingly, I woke up this morning and I was hearing something about the Super Eagles coach blaming somebody performing voodoo on the field. I think I have a whole lot to say about that because I watched the match. Okay, I'll say something related to that as we progress in this video. However, how are you guys doing? How is your mental health? How are you feeling? What's going through your mind? I know last night was a very big loss for us as Nigerians because I felt the pain in the air. I saw several videos. I couldn't even sleep. I was just, checking the internet. People were really giving their comments and lamenting. And I thought to myself that I'll make a proper video this morning to address the situation because I feel as a football fan, as a Nigerian, somebody that loves sports, it'd be nice to just give my 2 cents. Okay. However, I still want to give salute to the Super Eagles at least for making an attempt. 16th of November 2025, Nigeria's hope of going to the World Cup. The lights got dim. Shout out to everybody that took out time to support the Super Eagles one way or the other. Hey guys, welcome to another interesting video. My name is Glory Rex. I'm a content creator, spoken word poet, and a movie audio editor. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of buzz has been going on.
NFF, please, once again, everybody involved with NFF and that whole body,
please sign your resignation tonight.
But before I go into that, I've created a lot of other interesting videos. I'll leave them links below. Check them out, like, share, subscribe if you have not already. Welcome to this family. We talk about entertainment, sports, information, just everything to just give you guys an idea of what's actually going on. Yeah, that's what I mainly do. I just love to share. So let me start by saying that Super Eagles started very, very well. At least in the 3rd minute of the match, Frank Onyeka scored the first goal. That gave us a chance and we're feeling like, yes, already seen the World Cup already. That really felt so good for us to have the opening goal. However, we're not able to hold on to the goal for so long when the Congolese equalized. But before that, I feel like we lost a lot of chances because that first half, we had a lot of opportunities to even be ahead. I would like to say shout out to Bassi. He gave it his all. He really, really tried. Apart from the fact that he missed a goal in the penalty, the guy actually tried throughout the entire match just to give Nigeria a chance. So let us be subtle with him, even though he missed the penalty. I know that and I understand how frustrating that can be. So let's talk about our keeper as well. At some point, I was really, really worried. I thought I was the only one that observed this until I went on. Like people were really lashing out at him, saying that he's playing like somebody that is still in a local league. Like people were really saying a whole lot about it. I really felt emotional. I feel like at some point, Wabali, if this is my advice to you, we love you so much. You have been doing a lot for us as Nigerians. I feel like you should try and listen to what people are saying and just try and do something about it. But nevertheless, the keeper really tried, both in the field and also when the match was on and also in the penalty. At least he caught some balls that gave us even a chance to think we were going to go to the World Cup. So let's look at what I'll call the painful equalizer. I felt like when Iwobi lost that ball, that opened the chance for the Congolese to score, and that was the equalizer. And it felt like that equalizer could have been avoided, honestly. But anyways, the game has actually happened. So everything I'm saying in this video is from the eyes of a fan. I'm not a professional football player, but at least there's some things that I have seen in other international footballs. I feel like, okay, at least it should be done in our own football, because I saw a whole lot and I just had to shake my head several times. So let's talk about when Victor Osimhen left the field. Honestly, it felt like something was missing. You know that feeling when Messi has not scored any goal? You just have that assurance that Messi would try and pull up something, that give an assist or score a goal. So that was how it felt like when Osimhen left. It felt like, oh my God, I saw the struggle. I saw how the game changed. Everything just became boring. And even when I saw him cheering for the other guys, when he was at the bench, he was just trying to cheer them on and just encourage them. I saw that effort. One thing about football is that football does not reward almost. Football rewards goals, and that is what people care about. Just one goal made the difference between Nigeria and Congo, and that is what it is. Just one goal can make a lot of difference. So, like I said, football does not reward almost, or you tried, or any other good stuff you want to say. Football just rewards who is the highest winner. That's what it is. Let us now move to the penalties. So the whole time we had the normal 90 minutes gameplay, we had the extra time, we moved to the penalty. I just started feeling like, oh my God, how is this going to be like? Because I observed something. The Congolese coach, I noticed towards the end where they're getting to the penalty, he substituted the former keeper. He replaced the keeper that was playing with another keeper. Maybe this particular new keeper, maybe his strength is in catching penalties, and that guy actually proved us right, because at least he caught some balls and he lost some. What I said in the beginning about the coach, talking about a Congolese person performing voodoo on the field. So I observed something. So towards the end of the last penalty, I noticed that the Nigerian coach was going towards the Congolese side. When he was being asked in interviews, like, why did you do what you did? That was what led him to say what he said. Let me play that clip for you guys to see.
A guy of Congo did some voodoo. Every time. So this is why I was a little nervous after him.
Yeah. What did you see?
Yeah, something like that, with the I don't know if it's a water or something like that, so I don't know.
So what do you think about what the coach said in this particular video that you just watched? In summary, let's talk about the Super Eagles, the opportunities they had, and the NFF. One thing I like to do here on my YouTube channel is to suggest possible solutions, okay, that could help. So this is what I feel. Most players may not want to take so much risk because they know that whatever happens to them while playing in Nigeria, the case might just be on your own. But if they are playing abroad, they have that confidence that the club will take care of them. They have that medical assurance. I feel if things like that are being put in place, I feel Nigerian football would do a whole lot better. Growing up for me as a kid, I used to watch football with my dad. I used to watch the likes of Sunday Olise, Babayaro, Samson Siasia, like the list is long, Taribo, West, all of them. I saw how they played with their hearts. At that time, I would say, I stand to be corrected, these guys may not be as exposed as these ones that are playing internationally, but what they gave to us was they played from their heart, knowing that whatever happened to them, it happens, but they played from this place of Nigeria or nothing. But now that we have a lot of competitions among players of net worth and who is better than who, the only way we can get a better result as a nation is to have like things in place, because I've been hearing a whole lot about NFF not paying staffs, owing people. It's beginning to sound crappy. So when it comes to NFF, I have heard a lot, I have read a lot about NFF, and I feel like what exactly is going on? Because from what I have seen and read about NFF, I feel like there's somebody that is not doing something right. Let us look at the football field that was sponsored by FIFA, because based on my research, I discovered that the same money that was given to Nigerian Football Association was also given to the Kenyans, and this is what the Kenyans did with theirs. Look at the Kenyan stadium and look at the Nigerian stadium, and who do you think actually needs help? What is the problem? What is really going on? I feel like Nigerians are really crying for being betrayed over and over. So I don't know how all of this will be resolved. I'm just a worried fan. As a kid, I really loved watching football, but these days there's this feeling of Nigeria not go qualify, so that feeling really hurts, and I feel like that should be looked into. I remember when I went to National Stadium like 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, everywhere was locked. I was told that the place was on construction. I can't wait to go back there and see what has really changed. Let me use WWE as an example. The likes of John Cena is on his farewell tour as we currently speak. I've made a video about him. I'll leave that linked below. I feel like as John Cena is leaving, there are other generational talents that are building up. Okay, WWE alone, they have something called Evolve. That is another program for people that just have interest in wrestling, how they introduce them to opportunities. That one, they show it on YouTube, okay? They have NXT. So NXT was like the previous Evolve, but now NXT has stepped up to now be another brand on its own, where you have younger talents. Then they have, of course, the main roster where they have talents in Raw and in SmackDown. I feel like our sport people should learn from these people, absorb people when they are young. Younger people don't fear risk, they just want to enjoy themselves. Take advantage of that energy. Let us have other people. It should not always be Iwobi, should not always be Osimhen, should not always be this guy. Let us have other people that we can bank on, because the minute Osimhen left the field, everything just went south. I didn't understand what I was watching. I just had to just watch and see who was going to win. So I'm going to draw the curtain here. Congratulations to Congo, and I wish you guys all the best. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap from me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know I said a lot. My name remains Glory Rex. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps this community. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Adios. Bye.
1,000 faces, glowing screams. You're the roots of all my dreams. I see you there, every click, every share. You build me up, you make me care. Glory Rex loves her YouTube subscribers and is grateful to have them. Through the highs and the lows, you stay.